When I first started coaching, I couldn't coach a rat to eat cheese. That's instinct in them, and I couldn't even get them there. That's how little I knew about making that next step. $17,260 a day. A day? That's all. Should have played this game. My name is David Marvin Williams, okay? And I only say that because I was named after two grandfathers. David on my father's side and Marvin on my grandmother's side, on my mom's side. And so they started off calling me David. And then when that grandfather died, they started calling me Marvin. Allison, do 20 squats. When they start playing baseball, they want them to hit. There is never so much apprehension in the stands as watching those moms turn their head when their kid comes to bat, because I did. And they want them to hit. And so they bring them to me and they say, please teach them to hit. I pulled out a list the other day. I have over 800 kids that I've been exposed to since 2004, by list, and some of their friends, and have met their parents and this. So I've been blessed that I have a fertile field back there, and that he gives me good health, and he gives me that girl that has been by me 47 years in 2 weeks. 47 years. How she's ever put up with me, I have no clue. But she's hung in there really good. And that's basically, in a nutshell, my life.
Det her er det, hvad jeg kalder en vildskov. Ligesom den vildskov, der er med i Peter Plys. Der har du fundet en pind. Vi går videre. Velkommen, og skål til alle.
Hip, hip, hurra!
Sometimes I feel that the Lord creates every child for the perfect parents. And this wasn't an accident. He gave Mark to us. And so we eloped and we got married. But when we came back, we told Bob's parents, and we couldn't live together because in the Jewish standards, we weren't married by a rabbi. So Bob and I were actually married twice. We had a wedding in B and Lou's home, and there were about 50 people. It was a lovely wedding, and my stomach was way out to here. I was 3.5 months pregnant, and I had Mark September 24th, and I had him all to myself because Bob was working and going to school, so I totally spoiled him. He was a very spoiled child, very much loved. I didn't have very many girlfriends because they were all in school or they were all working, so I pretty much had him by myself. Anybody that can make homemade pizza is a good one.
Yeah, I must have another one buried somewhere back there, but this is the very first journal. I started out with a course that I took at Miami-Dade College. It was a Gestalt class, and we had to keep a dream log. And so, without realizing what I was going to be doing, I just bought a stenographer's pad, which was not something that I'd ever used except when I took stenography in high school. And so, as you can see, I tore out a lot of pages. I think I must have used it for something else. But in here, I even have a letter that I wrote to my parents. So this wasn't exactly a journal. I have something that says this. So this is in, let's see what month. This was in 78. December 9th, 1978, and I have this. Rebecca's sitting next to me doing exactly what I'm doing. She's sitting here with her legs up writing a letter to my mom and dad. So it was the day before I turned 40, but I was writing. I was spending a lot of time writing about what it was going to mean to turn 40. And you can see that in some of these journals I have different colors. You'll like this one. Someday I want to see it all. In my next 40 years, I want to see the tulips bloom in Holland. I want to ride in a gondola in Venice. I want to do and see so much more that I've never seen before. I have so much to live for, so much to look forward to. Okay.
How many journals are in the safe?
350.